My market is tomorrow. I have a shop launch in a few hours. I may have stretched myself a little thin this week. So I still have some things I still have to get ready for the market. I don't have signs for my excuse me. I don't have signs for my earrings yet or for my prints, which I'm bringing for the first time. So I need to make those signs. And I'm waiting for a few things to get here from Amazon. I have a few hooks that are coming as well. Calm down. As well as plastic like sign holders for new materials. So the first thing I need to do is this would be so much easier if there wasn't an insane cat. Hey, what are you doing? The first thing I need to do is to make signs, and then I'm going to take you with me over to my packing station, which is also where all of my shop stuff is. We're going to make sure that we have everything packed, and we'll load the car tonight so that we can skedaddle out of here tomorrow. My market is about 45 to 50 minutes south, and packing starts at 4. The market starts at 6 and goes until 11. There is a chance of a storm. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. It's going to be hot as hell tomorrow and loading the car tonight, but we're going to do our best. Do you want to be a chatter? You want to vlog? What do you have to say? Oh. Okay. Let's get ready for the market. Krampus, what do you think? What do you think, bud? Is it concerning? Yeah. Almost done. Yay! Okay, here's the shipping station. It looks insane right now. All of this has got to get packed up tonight. All of it. But I can do some stuff like this. That's going in there. I don't love it. I 3D printed these dividers. I designed them in Illustrator and printed them. I think they work pretty well, but I think maybe I need one for right in front. I don't know. I've got my new stickers here. I've got old stickers here. These are my Widow's Bay. This is the sign I was showing you guys before. I'm just waiting for the sheet to come in. And then I got to do some work on, these are my signs. And so these have to get redone because I have a new bumper sticker. Weird and queer. These have to get packed. And then I have to check my packaging. There's a cat behind me. This is puppets and earrings. This is booth build, and this is my small table. So I washed my tablecloth last night. I need to go out and see where my banner is and get all this stuff packed up today. Let's do it. We're packed! Yay! Close the lid. Dramatic. So we're at the market, and it was quite the time. We got here, got set up, and almost exactly when the market started, a huge storm. It was wind only, it wasn't any rain, rolled in, and our tent top blew off. Our tent almost blew away. We had to quickly scramble to save a bunch of merch, but we did. So somebody came out to the booth. My husband. So we had to scramble, but a lot of people left, but we didn't. And and so we ended up staying. And after some engineering, we oh my god, there's a bug on my back. Get it? I'm not a good vlogger. But I'll show you what we did to the tent, and I'll show you what the setup we finally ended with. So yeah. So this is what we ended up doing. We had to take our banner down, but I think it worked, right? Little redneck pink ingenuity.
Yeah.
And then this is what it ended up at the booth. So I duck out. So we've had steady people coming through. I've sold some earrings. I sold a puppet and some buttons. So, yeah. It could have been bad, and it turned out to be okay. Hi. It's Monday morning. I took some time to disconnect over the weekend, and I wanted to come back and talk a little bit about the chaotic market on Friday. over a cup of coffee. I'm doing my best to channel fall, even though it's like 100 degrees outside. Brad and I arrived at around 4:30 to load in. I have to say the load in process was great. I really, really enjoyed this market. It was Dixieland Market in Lakeland. And I think they did a really, really good job. The community was so welcoming. Everybody was great. Nothing of what happened is anybody's fault of the market. But right after we got set up, I was very lucky. Another friend came with me as well. So there were 3 of us. We saw a storm rolling in, and it's Florida. It happens. What was not expected was that we would have such a windstorm as we did. We got a huge gust of wind that immediately lifted our tent up, even though we had cinder blocks on them. So we were scrambling very quickly to hold the tent down, to lower it, to get product out of the open. And it was chaos. Again, the community could not have been nicer. People ran over to help with tents, but meanwhile, other people's tents are flying across the parking lot. It was absolutely chaotic. So I didn't even get a chance to set up the camera to even vlog anything, because as soon as we were ready, it was just all hell broke loose. Maybe if I was a better vlogger, I would have been able to capture that, but I'm not. So I think this spooked a lot of people. And it was pretty bad wind for a while. I really MacGyvered bungee cords and cinder blocks to hold the tent down. But at one point, the tarp on top of the tent flipped up. So we had to lower it so low that I could grab the fabric and get it back into place. But we also couldn't go too low because of how high the build was on the inside of our booth. It really frustrated me. It really bummed me out, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I jokingly said on the way over, this is gonna make or break me doing markets. It's not. I'm gonna keep doing this because I think I've just had a string of bad luck, honestly. But it's incredibly frustrating to work so hard on stuff and then have to pivot. And I know that that's part of my brand of anxiety and ADHD, where if something doesn't go perfectly or as I expected, really, I get really bummed out about it. So once things calm down, we kind of set up a modified booth. Brad took some stuff to the car, and we kind of just hoped for the best. A lot of people still had their tents down. Other people left. There's a very nice booth next to me. They said they had lost $6,000 in product the previous week because of wind, and they just weren't taking the risk, which I understand. But eventually the wind died down. We were able to put up a modified booth, and I made some sales, which was wonderful. I don't know how much I captured. Not very much, but the highlights, were I made my booth fee back. I made a little extra that bought dinner for us, which is the best vegan pizza I've ever had. I'm obsessed with them, and it's a pickle pizza, and I love it, from Project Nova Pizza. I'll probably put a B-roll of the pizza. Isn't that just like a chaotic person to not get any footage of their booth, but to make sure you take the most aesthetic video of a pizza? Anyway, I left feeling a little discouraged, but not as discouraged as it could have been. And this morning I packed orders. I ended up having 15. People purchased the new earrings I made. people are purchasing the new Widow's Base stickers, and it is a small business. I am hustling. There's going to be bumps in the road. But I think the hardest part of this is putting yourself out there and trying to share your art, which is a part of yourself, and stay optimistic, and also deal with the fucking Florida temperatures. So I don't know if anybody's watching these videos. I'm going to keep making them. I'm going to keep doing this store or this shop and this business and these markets because I think I make really cool stuff. And I think, I hope my art is resonating with people. And I'm really, really enjoying having this creativity. Even if it never gets bigger than what it is right now, I'm really grateful for it. So, with that said, hopefully my next market will be a little bit better. I am hoping to do one this Saturday, but I haven't had confirmation. It's indoors. And so keep your fingers crossed for me. Again, I don't know if you are watching these. If you are, give it a like. Maybe subscribe. And if you aren't, that's okay too. So until next time, stay cool. Watch out for the heat. Be silly. Be weird. Kiss a little pet on the forehead. I'll see you next time. Bye.